Hey, my name's Rob Smith. I'm one of the members of the board of directors for Almond Glen HOA. I'm also the president of the association. I've been on the board since 2013, and I'm going to start putting out little short videos that talk about specific things to try to help out with some of the more popular questions that come up. So one of the things that popped up for me, I'm sitting here going through my bills, and I noticed that the upcoming HOA payments get ready to come out of my bank account. So typically questions that come up about making payments. First question I get is, when do we make payments? If you're a townhome owner, you make a monthly payment. If you are a single family homeowner, you make a payment every quarter, 4 quarters in a year, so every 3 months, going into each of the months there. So the first payment is due for single family homeowners on January the 1st. And that's also true for the townhomes, but it's usually more confusing to the single family homeowners. January 1st, your payment is due, which means December 31st, your payment would have to be in the system. What I do is I have my bank account set up through Wells Fargo, which is who I use. They do the bill pay service, and about 2 weeks before the payment's due, a check gets mailed out to them at the address provided by the Homeowners Association. You get a letter at the beginning of the year that tells you the budget for the year. It also tells you when the payments are due and how much the payments are for single family and for townhome. So if you're in a situation where you're confused and you're wondering, I didn't get a letter, or I've never seen the letter before, let us know. We can get you another letter. We can email it to you. There's a lot of different things we can do to get that information to you. But the first thing you want to do is make sure that your payments end by January. Then you wouldn't have a payment February or March. April 1st, a payment is due, which means by the end of March, it needs to be in. If it arrives in the office on April the 1st or after, it's late. And then you'll get an incurred late fee. May, June, no payment. July 1st, you have a payment due. August, September, no payment. October 1st, you have a payment due. Again, if it's in the office on the 1st of October or after, it's considered late. It would need to be in the office before October 1st. And then November and December, no payments. And then there we are, December 31st, you want to have that payment in, because the 1st of December or 1st of January, your payment's due. It's late if it's not in the office. Usually there's a little bit of confusion. In December, we have a lot of people who didn't up their amounts. Generally, we see about a 1.5% to 3% increase in the dues, depending on cost of living, cost of supplies, that kind of stuff. So to keep up with that rate, 1.5% to 3% of dues increase every year. And that will affect some people who just don't update their banking account. We understand December's busy, so we usually build in some leeway. We can waive some fees, that kind of stuff, as long as you get your payments in very promptly, get the corrections made. If it's the middle of the year and you've not made your corrections yet for your dues that were supposed to come in, you may be on the hook for that $20. So any questions about that, please email the board at almondglenhoa almondglenhoa@gmail.com. Sorry, almondglenhoa@gmail.com. You can also contact Daisy Kavickia, which is the current manager for Almond Glen Owners Association, through Association Management Group. Let me pull her information up. It's on the main page at almondglenhoa.com. If you go there, we try to keep everything right there where you can find everything that you need as far as information, what's going on in the community. Daisy Kavickia, her email address is dkavickia, that's DCAVICCHIA @amgworld.com. Her direct line is 704-897-8788. I would always recommend you call, leave a message, and then follow up with an email, and CC the board at almondglenhoa@gmail.com so that we can stay in the loop as to what's going on. Thanks a lot. Take care.